wealthy people are to pay tax. Wealthy. Number two, kama hujatosheka, then go for income. But the lowest, the least is trade. Don't tax trade. Wacha watu wafanye biashara, watengeneze pesa, ile profit wamepata, wa expand business. Ndiye, that is how to create employment opportunities. Because if you tax business, you tax trade, you overtax trade, where do people get money to expand their business to create employment? And if they don't expand business, they will not create employment. And you'll have so many people mugging people around because they don't have jobs. So, taxation is not an option. Debt is not an option. So what do we do as a country? And by the way, the whole world has shifted their attention. Long gone were years when the developed world used to come to Kenya to give us money. America and Russia, one time when Russia was still Russia, USSR, they used to compete to give developing countries money because they wanted to buy their support. Then came China, USA. Today, USA, America first. They are not thinking about you. If you are in this room and you still think there is any money that will come to America to help us provide services to you, you are daydreaming. China the same. If they give you money, they are doing their own business. Msifikiri wanatusaidia. We must start thinking internal. How do we raise our own money? How do we raise our own money for our infrastructure? The tax that we are getting is only enough to put in education, health, and social services. And it is not even enough. There is no money to do infrastructure unless we borrow. And borrowing is not an option. That is why one of the reasons for privatizing our assets is for us to be able to raise money and use that money to develop our assets and expand our economy. The economy is growing at 5%, but that cannot create employment opportunities for our youth. We have one of the fastest growing populations in the world. And that money that we are raising from Safaricom, from KPC, we must put it as a seed capital. If we use it in the budget in the normal way, it is like kuuza nyumba kukula, kununua chakula. Unauza nyumba, ununue chakula. Hiyo ni good investment. So we want this money to be used exclusively in doing projects that will spur economic growth. Infrastructure projects that are economically viable. That is what we want to do. And I know there are a lot of doubts because Kenyans have seen these efforts ending up in people's pockets, money being stolen. That is what you should now hold us accountable for. Don't tell us, msiuze. Kwanza, the government is not in the business of doing business. You know, I keep on saying this. Serikali is not supposed to do business. We are supposed to provide a platform for you and a conducive environment. Mufanye biashara, you give us taxes. If anything, hata ile kioskio yako, government owns 30% of it, if not more. We own 30% of all businesses in Kenya. So why do we again compete in business? Because you are paying us taxes. And sisi ndiye mnatulipa kwanza. Unatengeneza pesa hata kabla hujalipa mshahara, unapatia serikali pesa yake. So we don't need dividend. Hii kitu ya kusema ati KPC is giving us 4 billion dividend, hiyo ni upuzi. It is useless. Hiyo 4 billion, tutapata 4 billion for how many years to do Jomo Kenyatta International Airport? We want to do all thicker superhighway. It has become crowded, congested. Those who are staying in Thika, how many hours do they take to reach city center to do their business? So many hours. It's already crowded. Look at our the road to Namanga is crowded. We must do all these roads. And people pay it all. Don't also get too used to Vitu Zabura. They are expensive in the long run. Munalipa toll, then we get the money to do other roads. That's what we want to do with Safaricom. We want to do with KPC. So that we free you. The middle class are complaining that they are attacks. We have sat with the president and we have agreed. Those salaried Kenyans, we have 3.5 million Kenyans earning salary. They are carrying the burden of almost everybody. It is not fair. Unakuta mtu ana earn 30,000, 35,000 ati analipa ushuru. Ya nini? We have decided, I am taking proposal, amendment to Bunge. If I'm not even waiting for finance bill. Anybody earning below 30,000 in this country should pay zero tax. Zero. You are earning survival salary. Hiyo si salary ya kusema. Ati serikali bado tunakuja kuchukua ushuru kwa 30,000. Someone earning 30,000. Na rent yako ni 10,000. Pesa unakula na bibi yako na watoto 10,000. School fees ni 10,000. Hata kuna pesa ya kutumia mama yako. In the village, transport ni 5,000. Then we are also coming for another 6,000, 7,000. Ati unalipa ushuru 30,000 and below, zero. And anyone earning below 50,000 in this country, we are going tunaenda kupunguza tax. And this the government has decided. We have sat down with the president and we have agreed. We want to give you something in your pocket so that you can spur demand in the economy. Because we have looked at the economy and we can see the economy choking. Because people don't have money in their pockets to buy from you people. Hakuna mtu ananunua mboga. Badala ya kununua mboga saizi hii, mtu anakuja kununua mboga 4 leaves. Anaongeza na maji. Because we have taken their tax. Money in the form of tax. Those who are earning low salary up to 50,000, we must give you a relief. And it is immediate. Sawa sawa. That is why we are saying, let us think creatively, innovatively. Badala ya instead of going for the traditional ways of raising funds, mheshimiwa, we must now be creative. We must think strategic. Mimi, it doesn't matter, even if I don't come back as Minister for Finance. But the period that I'm there, I must leave a mark. In fact, you know, if you are in an office and you stay in an office for 2-3 years, now talk and people cannot even remember you. Wewe ulikuwa bure kabisa kwa hiyo ofisi. People should remember you even if you have made a failed attempt. Hata kama hiyo experiment imeanguka, let people remember you as the Minister for Finance who attempted to do this with a disastrous result. Hiyo ni mbaya. Kuna makosa hapo? Wacha nimalize.